Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my favorite face masks for each category. I hadn't thought of doing this before until a viewer had suggested the idea, and I thought it was so great. If you're a regular reader of my blog or you follow me on Instagram, then you probably know that I am obsessed with face masks. They're just my favorite way to relax, and I love the benefits that they give my skin, so I'm gonna just break down which ones are my favorites. All right, first up, I've got my favorite detoxifying mask, which is the Kota Instant Detox Mask. This one is so great. I still deal with breakouts from time to time, texture issues and things, so a good detox mask is a necessity for me in my skincare routine, and this has been my favorite for years. I really love it. It does such a great job of purifying my skin without being too overly drying. I still need to go in with a good moisturizer after just to make sure that I'm replenishing any loss of moisture, just because I do have dry skin as well. But I really love this stuff. It is a clay mask, so it gets left on for about 20 minutes, and yeah, I really love this one. It's a go-to of mine if I can feel a breakout coming on, or if I already have one. This is my go-to face mask. As I mentioned before, I do have dry skin as well, so hydrating masks are really important to me as well, and my favorite for that is the Fresh Rose face mask. This is incredible. You can actually use it every day if you want. It's gentle enough. It only gets left on for 5 minutes, so if you want to do a mask but you don't want the huge time commitment of doing one, this one's a really great option. I love it. If you don't like rose, you may not be a huge fan of the scent just because it is quite rosy, but it does a really great job of hydrating my skin. I love how plump and fresh it feels after, and it tones your skin as well, so that's, you know, always a really great feature too. But like I said, you can use this one every day, so I tend to use it more often in the winter, like 2 or even 3 times a week if my skin really needs it. And I just find that it really helps make my skin feel more comfortable, and then it also helps combat the flakiness that I often get in the winter too. So once or twice a month, I like to do an exfoliating mask, and my favorite one for that is from Vichy. This is their peel mask. This smells so good. It's like peach and black tea. It is summer in a mask. It smells so good, but it's also really refreshing. I really like using exfoliating masks to just remove any excess dead skin cells off of my face, just so that, you know, I'm not getting any breakouts. This one just smells great, does a great job, makes my skin feel so fresh and clean, which is, you know, always nice. And again, this one only gets left on for 5 minutes as well, so again, not a huge time commitment, and your skin will thank you for it. Eye masks are something that I didn't really get into until last year. I kind of always thought that they were a bit unnecessary, or I don't know, just a completely unnecessary splurge. But then I got some as like a point perk at Sephora, and I was instantly obsessed. They're so refreshing, and they make your eyes just look so well rested and bright. So I'm kind of hooked, and my favorite is from Tarte. These are the 911 Under Eye Rescue Patches. I always forget what they're called, but they're like a gel patch. They stay on really well, and they just make my eyes feel so refreshed. If I've had a late night or I've got an event coming up later in the day, I'll put these on in the morning for 15-20 minutes, and it just totally changes how my makeup goes on and how my eyes look and feel. So if you've been wanting to try any kind of eye mask, I would definitely recommend starting with these ones. Brightening masks are another thing that I like to do, especially in the fall and winter time, just because my skin naturally gets a bit duller. And for that, I like the Farmhouse Fresh Splendid Dirt Pumpkin Puree Mask. This one's a pore minimizer too, which I mean is great, but not necessarily a huge concern of mine, but it does boost radiance, which is. So this one in particular smells like a pumpkin spice latte, which is kind of basic, but it smells so good. I use this starting in the fall, and I just love how bright and glowy it makes my skin look. I will say with this one though, I kind of have sensitive skin, and I find that I think you leave this one on, I don't remember, but I think it's like 15 or 20 minutes. Now I have to leave it on for about 5 or 7 minutes or it will burn my skin. So that's something to keep in mind if you have sensitive skin. I think you could still use this. I mean, I do, and if I leave it on for just a few minutes, I find I'm still getting those benefits without the burning sensation. So this one's definitely really cool. There's 12 active minerals in this mask, and it's mostly natural, so that's really cool, and it smells like pumpkin, so you can't go wrong. And I just wanted to quickly mention sheet masks. I do not have my favorite sheet mask on hand right now. Definitely should have picked it up before filming this video, but I totally forgot. But it is from Garnier. Their Skin Active Moisture Bomb sheet masks are to die for. They're only like $3.99 and they work so well. They've got 3 or 4 different ones now. So whether you need, some hydration, or you want to kind of mattify your skin or have problem skin, or you want to soften your skin, they've got a sheet mask for it all now. So I would definitely recommend checking those ones out if you love a good sheet mask and you haven't tried the Garnier ones. They are amazing. Yeah, so aside from that, those are my favorite masks. And lastly, I really like comforting masks, something that will soften my skin and make it feel nourished and healthy. And my favorite from that is the L'Oreal Pure Clay mask. This is their unifying mask, and it just makes my skin feel so soft and cared for. I love how comforting this mask makes my skin feel, especially in the winter time. It's been really cold in Canada this winter especially, and the winds have been really harsh, which can be drying on my skin and can honestly make my face hurt. So this mask is really great to just kind of comfort your skin, soften it, and just give it those nutrients that it needs. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what some of your favorite face masks are, because I'm always on the lookout to try new ones. I'm gonna leave my blog link and a link to all of my social media platforms in the description box below, so go ahead and check those out if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.